Welcome to Global Academy Institute of Technology Foundation Incorporated. We're bringing community development with quality education for progress. This is Creative Nonfiction Quarter 1, Week 6. Our objectives: recall the different literary conventions of genre, discuss the processes and techniques involved in revising and a revised short piece using any of the literary conventions of a genre. Revising a draft of a short piece using literary conventions. What is revising? Revising is indeed a complex and complicated process of writing, thus the familiarity of various approaches in facilitating such as skill guides a writer to be totally conscious on how to ensure quality and noteworthy writing products. You revise your creative work after you have selected an idea to write about, completed necessary research, organized your information, decided on what to write about, and then write a first draft. The purpose of the first draft is not to write something completely perfect, but to get your ideas on paper. Whether you write poetry, fiction, or personal essays, you should revise your work. Why revise? Revisions allow you the opportunity to improve. This means that by revising your work after writing the initial draft, you can improve your writing. Revising your work also gives you the opportunity to improve the structure, plot, characterization, point of view, climax, resolution, and theme of your story. Revising your work allows you to add, delete, rearrange, and expand the details of your poem, story, articles, or essay. Revising enables you to see your writing from a new perspective. If you take a break from writing, give, gives you the chance to add simile, metaphor, fresh language, new details to tap into your imagination. Revision is closely tied to critical reading. To revise a piece conceptually, you must be able to reflect on whether your message matches your writing goal. How to revise? Many writers revise as they write. They will write a sentence or paragraph or section, then reread it, then revise. The following points will sure help you refine your draft. A better way to revise is to write the entire draft. Read it aloud and make notes of things you don't like. Revise your creative writing several times before submitting. Work on getting your point. Story or essay or article, right? Making in it the best you can. What to revise? After writing the complete draft, take a break for a day or more. The break from writing will enable you to see your work from a new perspective. When you revise, consider the following. All types of creative nonfiction writing require the following considerations. Whether you write a short story, novel, personal essay, literary, journalistic article, or poetry. There are two ways on how to revise creative nonfiction. We have macro revision. For a macro revision of a personal narrative essay or fictional story, these are some of the things you need to consider when revising creative nonfiction. Example, narrative piece using literary conventions. Setting and type. Ensure that the beginning tells the reader what the story is all about and why they should read it. Ensure also that the beginning grabs the reader's attention. Ensure that the story has a setting. It shows the time and space of the story. It can be backdrop, antagonist, or the mood of a story. This story at the minimum have taken place at a particular time and place. Is the setting realistic and believable? Character or characterization. Revise to enhance the central character. Does the central character have a motive, character flaws? Have you developed the character with dialogue, behavior, or appearance? Does the character have desire to reach some goals? Plot or plot structure. Revise to improve the structure. Is there a beginning, middle, and ending? Is there an inciting incident, problem, setbacks, or obstacles, climax or turning point, resolution of the story? Ensure that your story has an ending. Is the ending correct, open, or closed? Dialogue. Revise your dialogue. Does the dialogue reveal character? Move the story forward. Sound like real people talking? Does each character speak differently? Is dialogue included in important events or scenes? Do you include quotation marks and dialogue tags dialogue? Style. Revise your style. Do you see a consistent voice, tone, diction, sentence variety? Voice. Ensure the story has a correct and consistent point of view. First person, second person, third person. Ensure that you have included concrete and specific and significant details and descriptions. Ensure that you have imaginary language that appeals to the reader's sense of sight, smell, hearing, taste, and touch. Ensure that you have used figurative language such as simile, metaphor, personification, and symbolism. Ensure that you show the reader what happened with dialogue, action, setting, and imaginary when writing about important events such as the inciting event, incident, crisis, climax, and resolution. Theme. Ensure that the story has a theme. What is the implicit meaning of your work? Do symbols have to develop the theme? Is the theme revealed in the conflict? Is the theme revealed in the consequences of the story? If you're writing a piece of narrative nonfiction, you will want also to ensure that you have written into a structure. For instance, if you are writing a theme-based personal essay, you will want to make sure that you have a variety of sections which support central idea. If you are writing a poem, your macro revision will consider the following: form and line break. Form is a narrative, meditative, surreal, imaginary image, or prose. Line break. For emphasis, embellishment, add rhyme. Stanza, diction, word of choice. Figure of poetic language such as simile or metaphor or imaginary, concrete and significant details, descriptive, description. Grammar, syntax, and punctuation. Right voice and style, sounds such as alliteration or assonance or rhyme. Rhythm and meter. Point of view, first, second, third, or invented persona. Theme, meaning of the poem. Micro revision. After completing the macro revision, you will complete a micro revision, whether your story, whether you write poetry, fiction, or narrative piece. You must complete the micro revision in a line-by-line edit of the following: grammar, spelling, punctuation, and writing style. Ensure that you're using correct grammar, such as correct usage, subject-verb agreement. Ensure that you're using correct spelling. Ensure that you're using correct punctuation, period, comma, dash, exclamation point, question mark, or quotations. Scenes. Ensure that you have shown and told your readers. You must write in scenes for all important events. Do you show readers what happened? For things that are less important, do you tell your readers? Ensure that you have chosen the best language. What is the connotation and denotation of each word? Ensure that you have used sentence varieties such as long and short sentences, fragments and climatic sentences, simple, compound, and complex sentences. Ensure that your prose have melody. Have you used alliteration, assonance, rhyme, or repetition? Ensure that your prose have rhythm. It refers to the parallel structure of your prose. Lyricism. Ensure that your prose is lyrical. Have you used imaginary, metaphor, or simile? Usage. Ensure that you have used the active voice, concrete nouns, and action verbs. Ensure that you have adjectives and adverbs sparingly. And for your activity and assessment, you can visit our e-learning site at gaitf.com/elearning. Thank you so much for having your time. Have a good day and God bless. Bye!